first got involved in political activism back in 2007 during the Ron Paul campaign. During this campaign, I was dealt a series of blows that nearly killed me. Well, figuratively, of course. I was first assaulted by the mainstream GOP. You see, Ron Paul supporters weren't treated with much respect at the time because I was, of course, an apologist for the terrorists by denouncing foreign aggression, blasphemous over not caring who got married to whom, liberal for not wanting to put humans in cages for smoking a plant. You see, I was one of those libertarian Paul bots who weren't welcome in the GOP of my father and my grandfather. Then the knockout punch came. Ron Paul lost the GOP primary. You see, I'd never paid any attention to politics until then. I'd not cared about the outcome of an election until then. After getting beat down through most of the election season, this was the final blow. Dealing with the negativity, the lies of the GOP and the media, dealing with the pessimism and ignorance from some friends and family, dealing with the loss of the first election I put everything into, I was extremely emotionally drained. So much so, I gave up on politics for the next 3 years. You see, I was mentally unprepared and I got slaughtered. Most people stay away from talking about politics or religion because it is risky. Well, it's not a physical risk, but rather an emotional risk. What if someone doesn't agree with me? What if there's an argument? What if feelings get hurt and a relationship is damaged? They say that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. This is a great affirmation, but it's far from the truth. An emotional wound can be as debilitating as a physical wound. The solution here is not to hide or run away. The solution is to become a mental blacksmith and forge yourself a new suit of armor. I admit, I should have never given up through those 3 years, but I came back in April 2011. I got back involved in politics, and since then, I've been constantly and consistently working on strengthening my emotional foundation. Here are 5 tips to becoming a mental blacksmith, helping you to forge yourself a new suit of armor. 1. Understand why you're here. Make sure that your why elicits strong emotional feeling. You see, I work hard to advance the cause of liberty because I am leaving the world a better place than the world I inherited it. I'm leaving the world a better place for my son, my younger brothers, and the rest of my family. Your why must be powerful and it must have deep feeling. Once you have it figured out, write it down on sticky notes. Put it on your mirror, your fridge, in the dash of your car, on the ceiling above your bed. Keeping your why constantly in your line of sight will allow it to ingrain itself into your subconscious mind. Whenever you think about quitting, your why will motivate you to keep pushing forward. Whenever you are faced with an obstacle, you will overcome it. Number 2, accept the fact that the fight for liberty is much bigger than you and I. If we are to win, it will take all of us advancing the cause. It is an honor to be an activist or candidate fighting for the ability to be free, to test the limits of human potential, to grow and thrive in the absence of oppression. So be proud in the face of opposition. You have more influence over others than you know, but you can only influence people if you act, if you lead by example. You must be willing to test your limits, and once those limits are found, you must move them further down the field. A bigger vision and a greater purpose will set you on the path to victory. Number 3, leaders are not born, they are made. And they are made just like anything else, through hard work. And that's the price we'll have to pay to achieve that goal, or any goal. Vince Lombardi. Most everything in life is a learned skill. From crawling to walking, riding a bike without training wheels, learning to speak the English language, learning how to use a television remote or even a computer. Most everything in life is a skill to learn through practice and persistence. What skills do we need to learn as activists? Speaking in public with confidence, overcoming objections to our solutions, sharing our solutions in a simple and easy to understand way, knocking on doors, asking for votes, raising money for outreach efforts. Every skill we need to be successful is one that can be learned through practice and persistence. They say that practice makes perfect. Well, it doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better. We are better today than we were yesterday, and we will be even better tomorrow through practice. Number 4, together everyone achieves more. Having a team mentality will allow us to move much further, much faster. It is our job to encourage and thank our fellow activists. It is their job to do the same for us. Building an atmosphere of gratitude and positivity will foster an environment that is conducive to growth. Number 5, don't stop, keep going. In war, there are many battles. In life, many failures. If we persevere through and learn from those failures on what not to do next time, they become lessons. Lessons that can only be taught through experience. Many people think that there are two paths to accomplish a goal. One path that leads to failure and one path that leads to success, and everyone is trying to figure out how to avoid failure. However, this is a wrong way to look at failure and success. There is only one path that leads to the accomplishment of our goals. Along that path, we will be met by many failures that we're meant to overcome, hurdles to jump, and potholes to avoid. These lessons will teach us how to spot and avoid future problems. They will help us move toward future goals much faster and with greater ease. Embrace our failures and turn them into lessons. There will be a revolution in America, but it's not going to be a violent revolution. It will be an intellectual revolution, a revolution in ideas. To win, we must utilize the skills we currently have and learn the skills we need to educate and inform the masses. Take action to gain the experience necessary to become a mental blacksmith and forge yourself into the ultimate liberty activist. Only you can become the person you need to be. As a thank you for watching this video, I'm going to give you a free digital copy of my book, Libertarian Leadership. I'm also going to give you a free subscription to our brand new newsletter, The Libertarian Leader. And I will keep you updated on all upcoming webinars, seminars, workshops, training videos, and our upcoming books, Unleashing the Ultimate Activist and The Hero Within Your Soul. Please go to libertarianleadership.org to get signed up. Thank you.